Going in against Alabama.
All 5 of the Alabama Crimson Tide can shoot and will shoot the threes. They want to go down low. Swain, the left, and that's a full.
0-2 in conference play. Can they get enough defensive stops and stay in front of the ball? A huge concern for Sean Miller to start this game.
Alabama under Nate Oates has always been one of the most prolific offensive teams in the country. Sherrell changes everything, both on the offensive glass and defensively with the block potential. Bad pass here, Swain. Pretty play to Pope, reverse, no good! Jordan Pope struggles continue. Holloway, 3 for Sherrell, why not? Yeah. Bang! Titus has it, he's quickly triple teamed. Heidi's a good three-point shooter, but short there. Swain had it and lost it. Philon, blocked from behind, no good for the freshman, and we get moving the ball a little better than they did in their loss against Vanderbilt.
Yeah, 9 assists against Vanderbilt, which is a low under Nate Oates. And if you're Alabama in this game tonight, you cannot let Vanderbilt beat you twice. Put that thing behind you, because Texas comes in, I think, with a desperate effort. No win so far.
Philon, a floater. They've gotten all their points either in the paint, and they've also made 2 out of 3 from deep. They get a 5-point cushion.
Yeah, Texas 0-2 in conference play. You expect, and Nate Oates told his team the same thing today, you're going to get the best version of Texas early in this game.
Well, Texas has really tried hard to get the ball inside. Loose pass. Philon is
an Alabama offense that's seen it all.
Again, Labaron Philon appears to be healthy after playing only 19 in his last game. With all those body cramps, he missed a 3, and all of a sudden
knocking down those 15-footers.
20 more points for him today, right?
Yeah.
Bama missed their last 3 three-point field goal attempts. So Philon came in and
Nate Oates told me about his offense, but watch those corners, man, to always be filled. And that's why you see that percentage of shots taken from there.
Good deflection there. Just to sum it up, they're 3 of 5 on corner threes tonight, 1 of 4 from head on. Tremont Markoff to a very fast start. He's got 11. Hangs. Oh, what a shot! From Sampson's Houston's teams were saying we couldn't stay in front of that guy.
No doubt.
Largest lead of the night for Texas, 27-21. Corner 3, Philon, no good. They don't have a ton of depth. They need their starters to give them minutes. Clark likes this matchup, though, if Philon goes over him and he comes up short.
Side to side, forcing Alabama to say, do I really want to guard in this game or not?
3 turnovers in the game total. Wilcher, no, I think Pope
would tell you he's their best overall athlete, and that just summed it up right there. Known as a shooter, but man, in 2 bounces of the ball and to the back side of the rim.
Easy one for Philon in the paint.
Ravi, it's easy, yes, but it's not the shots that Nate Oates wants. Forcing Alabama to take 6 to 8 footers. Great game plan defensively by Texas.
Heidi's a Purdue transfer, a couple years, and you just saw him use all of his physical gifts for that dunk. Weaver all the way to the basket, and the Longhorns with an early statement here in the first half.
That defensive play sums up so far this first 20 minutes.
Largest lead, Sherrell. Yes, sir.
Right now, and he'll break it down for you. He knows, man.
And supporting his point about Titus and the way you're using him, it's emphasized by the play of Traore tonight, who's been outstanding in a backup role. And there he is grabbing an offensive rebound. No breathing room on the three-point line for any of them on this trip down.
I haven't watched every Texas game, but this is the best defensive half they've had this season.
How many times have we seen a late shot, clock shot, Philon fade away too?
Hey, that's fine. I almost applaud if I'm Sean Miller. We guarded our tails off, and we made them take a tough 2 with a short clock. Now, can you hang on to this lead that you've worked your tails off for 18 minutes to build is the question.
Alabama has won 23 in a row against unranked teams in this building. Swain's deep, good help from Philon.
This game, at least momentum.
Yep. Weaver, very good defense. Philon forced into a tough shot. I'm going to 2 possessions later. when they went back and, in a sense, turned back the clock. It gave them all those free throws. They had a lead of 11 at one point, down to 1 as we begin half number 2. And Swain with a nice drive with the left.
That's how they start. You expect that would change, right?
You'd think. Mark was outstanding, as we talked about. He didn't have more than 1 field goal in the last 5 minutes. Yeah. Offensive rebound and a hustle play by Cam Heidi.
Quicker to the ball, just wanted it more. You talk about an explosive athlete as a shooter. It is Cam Heidi.
Holloway lost it. They'll settle. Philon 3. He's been off tonight, and a rebound for Texas. If anybody.
Yeah.
Philon, he's dribbling through it. Hope is going to pick up a foul.
But Ravi, when Alabama's pounding the ball, that's not Alabama offense. They don't want possessions where there's 1 ball screen, a 2nd ball screen, a 3rd ball screen. That ball's got to be hot and move, and it's not so far to start this second half.
Yeah, early in the game, they were whipping it around here.
They were. You got to throw
threes.
Yeah, you got to throw strikes and fastballs to like your favorite sport.
Dribbled it down low. Great defense by Pope. He may have taken an elbow, but they're going to call it. We'll send Philon to the line. So Philon hasn't taken a free throw. Holloway has 7 of his 9 points from the free throw line. Another tremendous ESPN women's basketball triple header Sunday afternoon. Jimmy, number 22 North Carolina and Notre Dame at 1 Eastern. Then 12th ranked LSU gets the 2nd ranked Longhorns. And the afternoon wraps with Duke and Stanford and Palo Alto. How about Jordan Lee for Texas, who has seen her average go up to 15 points a game, and she was scoring about 1 last year, and against ranked teams, she's at 17, and she's a pre-med student.
I think you can make a case for Texas to be ranked number 1 instead of UConn. I'm okay either way, but Texas actually has 2 top 5 wins. UConn none.
Boy, Pope was wide open, and he.
Ravi, as a defender, your chest matters. Man, your chest matters, and Texas has knocked it out of the park in that part of the game so far.
Alabama 6 of 19. Pull up from the free throw line. Mark no good. Follows it. Look at Weaver with the battle on the ground. They got 4 on 2. Weaver denied there. Bowen. And an easy one on the other end for Philon. Wow.
Man, has he answered the bell.
He's got 22. The question, can Alabama win without Philon and Holloway making a 3? They're combined 0 for 6.
Keep his balance and throw a soft high school hairy pass to Camden High, just stepping into a 3.
Philon will have a chance for
hate between BYU and Utah. That's one worth staying up for. DeBanza certainly is. Number 1 and 2 pick might be in the Big 12. DeBanza and Darren Peterson from Kansas. I think they square off against each other later this month in Lawrence.
Yeah, that's a one-on-one must-watch. Just Pope's too strong, but another offensive rebound. Titus doing his work, no good. And now a couple of tied players have it, and Weaver gets whistled. 8-point game. Pope's been outstanding with 22. Mark has been very quiet in the second half. 16 in the game, but nearly all of them in the first half.
That dribble hold again by Pope.
Can't get it to go. Bowen, a star in the last game against Tennessee, playing big minutes again tonight. Philon tries to get the foul against Titus, can't get it to go. Look at the offensive rebound. There's a corner 3. Too strong. And Mark's got a run out.
Good job by Bowen to sprint back and square up Mark in transition. Not easy to do.
One-on-one, Titus against Sherrill. He lost it. Philon draws the contact, no call, but he gets. And immediately Alabama went on a 9-3 run. Difficult shot in traffic. And here they come, that 155-mile-an-hour machine, Philon. Sherrill gets it.
That's a good no call. There's going to
defensive glass by Amari Allen.
build a wall, stop the ball.
He did. Great job. And here he tries to absorb a blow, and Swain rips the rebound. Mark. Good defense. Still threw it up. Swain. Offensive rebound and in.
Just outworked Alabama. I mean, Tremark brought that thing with force, but Swain got right in front of the rim, carved out space. A huge get back.
17 offensive rebounds. Titus will get the foul.
Second half at Knoxville, and he had about 48 hours to get his guys right. Big time coaching job by Sean Miller. I don't know if they're going to close it out or not, but man, what a response.
Yeah, and the free throw to sit through that.
Yeah.
The officials could have realized that right away and not gone through the process. Philon knocks down the free throw. It's a 2-point look.
They're actually helping Texas because it just deadens the energy in the building.
Yeah. Philon, difficult pass that was broken up. Weaver is chasing Holloway all over the place. Philon goes downhill and lays it up and in. Terrific play to the left.
Not hard body full help. It's kind of a hand help, and Swain just rips right through that hand help.
Remember, Jimmy, Pope and Swain each playing with 4 fouls. Philon, and that's good defense there. He was looking at.
You got to keep an eye on them. They have plenty of time. Their out-of-bounds passer is a very dangerous spot.
Instead, it's an easy one and a 3-point play. And that one is way off from Vocatitis. 4-point game. Philon, triple team leaves open. The 3-point shot, and it is.
Texas just square them up right now. Alabama is so good at those blow-by drives. They don't make banana drive. They are straight-line dudes downhill.
Philon open 3. No. And it's Mark.